A couple of times a year, we have the folks from the Signal Mountain Playhouse down to talk about their current production, and this is one of those times. Meet Ann Rosa. Is the Rosa the correct pronunciation?
Yes.
And Rob Inman, and these folks are in the new production from the Signal Mountain Playhouse called Fireflies. What's the overview of Fireflies?
Nice four-character, quiet little play. First on end of 2017. It's going to be a standard. It's a wonderful, simple story about romance for people of a certain age.
And by people of a certain age, tell me what he means.
He doesn't mean young.
All right, he doesn't mean young. That kind of hits on a lot of people. You know, dating is not just for the young.
Exactly.
But it seems like the older you get, the more you hear the term dating and the more you cringe.
Yes.
Tell me what your part in this is. I know you play the role of Eleanor Bannister. Tell me a little bit about Eleanor.
Eleanor Bannister is a spinster school teacher who has retired from teaching and has encountered inadvertently a romantic entanglement.
Right.
And it's how she deals with the changes in her life by having someone new in her life in a whole new world, because she was a spinster.
She was a spinster. All right, now, Rob, tell me a little bit about where you come into play.
Well, I'm kind of...
You got the look and the cough, so I'm assuming you must be the love interest.
It's a question about just what this guy's motives are. Is he a con man? Is he really on the up and up?
Right.
He's what he describes himself as a traveler. He's been traveling around for a number of years, just doing odd jobs. And so as soon as he gets into town, there's a question about just what his motives are. So she gets to see firsthand just what his motives are.
How long have you guys been rehearsing for this?
Since January.
Since January.
1st of January. We started New Year's Day.
Now, I know Rob's been in a number of productions around town. What about you? How seasoned are you in the performing aspect?
I have been in shows in Chattanooga since 1984.
You still get butterflies just
Of
before
course.
that, do you really?
Oh,
You
even
do
after
as
all
well.
these years. Yeah.
It can be a little daunting. Doesn't matter how much you rehearse just before the curtain comes up. Yeah, butterflies are a very real thing. How do you deal with that as actors and as long-term performers? How do you deal with those butterflies?
You just kind of say, okay, now I'm going to stop being the person that has butterflies and start being my character. And a character doesn't have butterflies. She's beyond that.
Point well made. Rob,
You also have to rely on the other actors. I mean, we're all in the same boat together, so it's very much a communal effort between all four of us, really.
And because it is a relatively small cast, you've got to rely a little bit heavier on the other two folks that are there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There's nothing.
We are on stage together. Well, you're on 100% of the time, but what I'm on is just the two of us.
A lot of times, and having been in that position of seeing someone on stage during a live theater when they forget their lines, I mean, you have to be able to ad-lib, you have to be flexible, and you have to kind of put yourself in each other characters' positions as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking forward to it. All right, now tell me when the production begins. When does the curtain come up and you kiss your butterflies goodbye?
February the 8th, this Friday night, we have coffee and dessert at the Playhouse from 6:45 to 7:45. And then the show starts at 8.
Show starts at 8. This is going to be at the Signal Crest United Methodist Church, so you don't have to sit outside and brave the elements. It'll be a nice warm feeling. So nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, Chip.
Met you before, but glad to have you come down and talk about Fireflies. Again, it is the latest current production at the Signal Mountain Playhouse. How do folks get tickets? Can they go online? Do they need to make a phone call?
Tickets at the door.
Tickets are available at the door. If you would like more information, go to the website smph.org. That is smph.org.